Welcome back to my channel, you guys. We are going to be meal prepping today. The best day of the week. I'm very excited. We have a lot of stuff. Nothing new here. Did I forget to get sweet potatoes? Yes. Am I gonna get set up and get the crock pot going and then we're gonna go to the store and get sweet potatoes? Yes. But yeah, let me share really quickly what is on this week's menu and then I will go over my grocery haul for you guys. We already know that I am someone who gets obsessed with foods and then I eat them for a very, very long time. So today's menu isn't gonna be anything crazy. Don't get too excited. It's just going to be my beef avocado sweet potato dish. Please don't come for me. A mini egg bake, and then a teriyaki chicken rice crock-pot dish. Very simple, very easy. This teriyaki chicken you guys have been blowing my DMs up about. So I'm gonna give you the entire recipe and it's gonna be great. First up, I have a little package from Thrive Market. I have been loving using Thrive, mostly because I can set up recurring shipments. And yes, I usually do one big haul per week for my meal preps, but during the week when I run out of small things here and there, I'm gonna be honest, I do not wanna go to the grocery store because all of the MSU students are back from spring break and the grocery stores have been just a little bit extra chaotic, and you guys know me, I don't like to leave my house. So Thrive has been a great option for me. This week I got chicken, of course, organic chicken. I got 5 chickens. This is for our teriyaki chicken. And then I got organic ground beef for our ground beef avocado and sweet potato dish. I got 3 packages of that right here. I got a 93% lean, 7% fat. So I have some leftover chicken sausage from last week that I'm gonna use this week before it goes bad. But I did get more breakfast chicken sausages for the little mini egg bakes that I like to make. And then the last thing I got was this really yummy Wagyu beef New York strip. You know, Mitch and I love to do our little steak night date night. So I thought this would be perfect. Just kind of like do a little cute date night in. Another thing that I absolutely love about Thrive is the fact that they are more affordable organic. I know organic is not accessible for everyone, but Thrive makes it just a little bit more affordable. So you guys have the option if you do want to choose organic. But if you are someone who follows a specific diet, whether that's plant-based, keto, whatever it may be, you're able to toggle the settings and refine your search based off of the diet that you may be following. It's amazing. It is so easy. I love it. It just makes shopping so much easier and a lot less stressful than when you're walking up and down the aisles at a grocery store, just like, where's everything I need? What do I do? It makes checking out and shopping for groceries just so much more simple. And then it's delivered directly to your doorstep. Anyways, absolutely love Thrive. Another thing that I've been obsessed with, because sometimes I won't remember what I purchased the previous time. As you're shopping, it'll show you items to buy again that you've previously purchased, so you don't have to sit there just like scrolling like, what was that? Like, what did I order previously? It's so simple. You guys know I'm all about simple. The easier it is for me, the easier it will be for me to stick to it. So in terms of staying on top of my diet, staying on top of my meal prep, Thrive Market got me. Click the link in my bio or go to thrivemarket.com/Marissa McNamara YouTube YT to save 30% and get a free gift when you join Thrive Market today. So that's all my meat, dripping all over the counter. Like I said, these are the chicken sausages that I will be using. I wanna say they're called Amy's. I threw away the packaging because it was so massive and I did not need it. As always, my seaweed. Canned chicken breast. Okay, a lot of you guys clown me for getting this. It is phenomenal. What I've been doing lately, and yeah, it's kind of gross like thinking about it, but it's also kind of genius. I've been mixing chicken breasts with an egg and 1 egg white. So 1 egg white, frying it on the pan, and then putting it in a tortilla, hold on, with like barbecue sauce. It is so good. It is so good. Don't knock it till you try it, okay? I'll put it in a full day eating for you guys one of these days so you guys can see what I'm doing. So then tortillas for those chicken wraps, my Caesar salad for my famous chicken salads, bananas, avocados, blueberries, ground turkey. I did 93% lean, 7% fat. 3 containers of Good Culture because someone decided to come to my Costco and sell out the gigantic tubs. Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about it. I'm very upset about it actually. Some light mayo and sriracha just because I'll be making a yum yum sauce, like a lower calorie yum yum sauce for the teriyaki chicken. So you're gonna need these. Some zero fat yogurt because I've been making these delicious like protein yogurt bowls with blueberries. Phenomenal. Some little wellness shots. I went to Aldi and these were like 30 cents cheaper than at any other store, so I stocked up on those. Fat-free cheddar for the mini egg bakes. Banza pasta for the, I'm blanking on what I was gonna use this for, but I will be making these as like a one-off. Like I'm not using them for the meal prep, but I'm gonna cook something later this week. Let me get back to you on that. Some cereal. I don't really know. Mitch has been obsessed with this. He's been kind of using it as a dessert and then drizzling peanut butter over it. Some organic peanut butter, 1 for Mitch, 2 for Chicken because she's a spoiled little brat and always gets a little bit of peanut butter. Eggs. I just bought a new one of these. It's actually outside in the garage. There's a tiny bit left, but these vegetables from Costco are freaking amazing. I love them. They taste amazing. They cook up so well. This is what we put in our mini egg bakes. And then lastly, we have Fairlife. So, is that it? Yeah. I do need to run out quickly to the store to get sweet potatoes because that completely slipped my mind. So we're gonna get the Crock-pot going and then we're gonna go out and get the sweet potato. I don't know why there's a shortage on egg whites, but there is. I've been to Aldi, Meijer, Whole Foods, 2 Kroger's, Target, egg whites nowhere to be found. It's actually crazy. I think when I go out and get sweet potatoes, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and see if we can get any action because I use those egg whites in our mini egg bakes. That's the haul. Let's get making the teriyaki chicken in the crock pot and then we're gonna take a quick intermission and then get back into it. First things first. I'm gonna go over the entire teriyaki chicken recipe with you guys. I literally just got this off of TikTok and let's see if I can find it. Teriyaki chicken and rice bowls. For some reason, this is all in grams, so I'm just gonna read it off in grams. 1,360 grams of chicken breast, 75 grams of soy sauce, 30 grams of dark soy sauce, 80 grams of honey, 60 grams of mirin, 30 grams of ginger paste, 15 grams of garlic paste. We're gonna cook on high for 4 to 5 hours, and then we are going to add a cornstarch slurry to help thicken the sauce. This is very important. And then we're gonna cook the rice separately, mix that in once the chicken is done, and then we're gonna make a little yum yum sauce. It is so freaking good. The one thing that this also calls for that I don't use is green onions. I don't care to garnish it. If you want to do it and make it look pretty, please do, but me, nah. We're just gonna get in and out with this meal prep. Okay, going to measure out my chicken really quickly. I literally hate messing with raw chicken, you guys. It's disgusting. All right, it's looking about like 3-ish pounds. It's gonna be of chicken, but let me just get the rest of this in here, see what 1,300 grams of chicken like looks like. So I'm at 1218 and I'm just gonna call it there because I don't want to open any more packages of chicken. Yuck! I hate raw chicken. For the cornstarch slurry to help thicken the sauce, I just did 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 4 tablespoons of water, mixed it up, and then I'm just gonna put it in the crock pot. Rice is getting cooked. Hi, chicken, you wanna say hi? Come here. Oh, big baby. Ugh. Are you my big baby? She's like, where's the food? I smell it. Anyways, rice is getting cooked. Crock-pot chicken is getting crock-potted. And I'm gonna go, I hope it's okay to leave the house while the crock-pot is running. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, get some sweet potatoes. Fingers crossed, maybe I'll find some egg whites. And then we will reconvene. Besties! We hit the jackpot. And I ran into Mitch's little brother, Tommy. So funny. I love seeing like family and friends out in public because I never leave the house. Got some more cereal for Mitch. He combines the 2 cereals, the other cereal that I already showed you. Okay, I was really hoping there wasn't a limit on these egg whites. There wasn't. Okay, gains. And then I got my sweet potatoes. I love a successful shopping trip. The worst is when you leave the house and you come back empty-handed and you're just like, wasted all that time, wasted all that road rage, wasted just so much of my life to drive back and forth to a grocery store and have to do public interactions with people. Anyways, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get going. First things first, I'm going to set both the top and bottom oven to 400 degrees. And this is for both the mini egg bakes. Why did I say egg bake like that? Mini egg bakes and sweet potatoes. And for some reason, our upper oven sounds like it's freaking about to blow up when it was warming up. So when you hear that, anyways, ignore that. So while those guys are heating up, we are going to go ahead and scrub all of our sweet potatoes. You can, if you want, just peel. I'm not okay. You can peel your sweet potatoes if you want. I like the skin on, so I'm just going to clean them up a little. Yay, the rice is done! Okay, I'm coming. All right, we're just going to cut these up in small pieces. If you don't cut them small enough, they will be so big that they won't cook very well, and sweet potatoes already take a long time to cook. So I set them at 400 degrees and I'll leave them in there for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna cut off all these weird little stringy thingies and then I cut off the edge. Don't do that at home, guys. Mitch would literally lose his mind if he saw me cut a sweet potato like that. But not all of us are as strong as he is and can cut through a sweet potato. So because all of my big mixing bowls are dirty, I'm going to mix these sweet potatoes separately. So all I do, avocado oil, I eyeball it. You can measure if you really want to, but maybe that was 2 tablespoons, a tablespoon. Mix it up. And then I do very generic seasonings, black pepper, garlic, onion powder, and salt. Mix it up again. Please don't fall out. I can definitely fit more on this. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this one more time, or probably 3 more times, but avocado oil again, seasonings. I just eyeball quite literally everything. Obviously, if there's a seasoning you dislike or like more, you can do more or less of that one. You guys, I'm so excited to be done meal prepping today because Mitch and I have not had a minute to breathe in like the last very long time. Once I'm done meal prepping today, that's the only work I have to do today. And so we can hang out. I've been getting terrible sleep lately. I'm gonna draw a bath. I'm gonna have some chamomile tea. I'm gonna take my magnesium and hopefully, fingers crossed, knock the frick out because I really am feeling just like a zombie lately with the terrible sleep I've been getting. Anyways, I'm looking forward to tonight. Mitch has a late meeting with a client, so he probably won't get home till like 7. But I literally texted him, if I don't get done with meal prep at a good time, please pick up some like soapy bath water type stuff so I can draw a bath. Also, I'm literally someone who doesn't draw baths. Like, I hate sitting in my dusty ass water. I got some like special salts, bath salts, that apparently help relax you and put you to sleep. And I was like, okay, this one time I'll take a bath. I'll do it. Okay, let's get these plated and then into the oven. Sweet potatoes are my freaking favorite food. 121. So we'll check back at like 150. Next, we're going to be doing our little mini egg bakes. This is my favorite dish at the moment. First things first, you want to make sure to spray your little pans because your shit is gonna stick if you don't. I did learn that the hard way. So I just used this nonstick. I got it from Costco. Hi, Z. You guys see little Z baby back there? He's so cute. Okay, and then I'm just going to wipe it around the rim, get a nice little coat on the glass. And like I said, I set the oven to 400 degrees. I honestly don't know why it's 400 degrees. I can't remember if I'm following the recipe or I just did that because it was easy. And then I leave them in there for about 25 minutes. I honestly, as I'm washing the sweet potatoes, I'll just keep my eyes on the egg muffins and you can just kind of tell when it's time. They'll be nice and browned and fluffy and just amazing, phenomenal. First, we're gonna do 1 egg in every single dish. That's not very aesthetic. 1 egg has been put in, and then we're going to go in with half a cup of egg whites. Is it half a cup or quarter cup? I think it's half a cup. Next comes the half cup of cottage cheese. I'm so sad that I do not have my jumbo container. It's fine. Freaking love cottage cheese. I like to do about 3 chicken sausages per dish. If that's too many or too little for you, please do what makes you happy, but that's just what I do. And yeah, I'm lazy and I just cut them right into my dish. Okay, that is done. Hi, Z. Z is so freaking spoiled. He's been getting, every single time Mitch makes that chicken breast canned omelet, I don't even know what you want to call it, tortilla thing for me. He cuts some of my chicken out of there and then goes and feeds it to Afi and will put a hard-boiled egg with it. And I'm like, now you're making him a whole feast. Next, using these vegetables I mentioned earlier, doing about a quarter cup. This is where you guys can get creative and season it as you like. I just do onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. I don't get too crazy, you guys. This is old news. Also, this massive bruise, every time I see it in my peripheral, I think it's a bug. What sounds really good is everything bagel seasoning, and I'm actually gonna throw that on there. Give each of these dishes a nice little stir. They smell so good. Bro, these look so fire. I will have you know, I did find a much better method to putting these in the oven. So you'll be proud of me because if you guys remember last time, it was almost a disaster. We have adapted and we've learned 3 dishes per, what do you want to call this? Sheet. And it's much safer and just overall a better experience for the both of us. Egg bakes are in, it's 1:45. I'm gonna check back at around 2:10, 2:15 and see where those are at. In the meantime, while the sweet potatoes are still cooking, I'm gonna work on the ground beef and then we are gonna plate the ground beef and avocado and sweet potato, then plate the egg bakes, then in a couple hours plate the, Crock-pot chicken, and then we're done. Just like that. The Crock-pot is literally the best thing to ever happen to me. It has cut my cook time down in half, literally. I used to meal prep because I'm filming for both Reels and YouTube, but I used to literally be meal prepping from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. panicking. Now we're done at 4 p.m. and we're kicking our feet up. We love that. While that cooks down, I am going to make my yum yum sauce in this container for the week so I can drizzle it on top of my teriyaki chicken as I eat it. The yum yum sauce will be half cup of mayo, half cup of Greek yogurt, 5 tablespoons of sriracha, salt, pepper, garlic powder to taste, and then milk for the consistency. Also, I forgot to mention, this recipe calls for 2.5 cups cooked rice. If you want to get preparing that, I might have just completely missed that part. All right, let's make this. 100 grams of Greek yogurt. What's the difference between Greek yogurt and that faye I use? I really don't know the difference, but I don't want to go messing up this recipe, so I'm gonna use the container that actually says Greek yogurt on it. So 100 grams here. I don't know who doesn't like Greek yogurt, but I low-key like it plain. Is that serial killer vibes? Sriracha, 75 grams. They literally said if you have long nails, we're gonna make it impossible for you. 75 grams. I literally want to squirt this sriracha down my throat. It smells so good. And then last but not least, We've got salt, pepper, and garlic. This is gonna be fire. I mean, you can't go wrong with mayo, Greek yogurt, and sriracha. That could not taste bad, even if you tried. Do you guys see that? Hello? This is about to be fire. I know when Mitch tries this, he's going to lose it. He is like the sauce connoisseur. He loves making sauces. Like, he will literally whip up the most random stuff and it'll be so fire. So when he sees that I outdid him with this homemade yum yum sauce, he's gonna be so mad. Let's get back to our beef. She needs a little TLC. Oopsie. Currently scarfing down, can you see that? Ground turkey and sweet potatoes left over from last meal prep. I don't know what it is about sweet potato, but they are the best things that were ever created on this planet. Just took a quick lunch break because the ground beef is done. I just checked on the sweet potatoes. It could use like 5 more minutes and then we can start plating everything. I just removed the sweet potatoes. It's 224. They are perfect in my opinion. They have been in there for a hot minute. I think almost an hour. So with that being said, just be aware they do take longer to cook. I'm sure if you cooked less sweet potatoes and didn't double them in a single oven, they would cook faster. It really just depends on all the different variables, but that's exactly what I did. 400 degrees, and then the minimum was like 30 minutes, and then I kept checking back. I'm going to be putting in the sweet potatoes first, and I think I'm going to do about 185 grams. I just took out the egg bakes. It's 2:33, so they were in there for about 45 minutes. I'm gonna have to look back at the tape and see what time I put them in, but I just kind of kept checking on them within the last 10 minutes, and then I was like, oop, these look perfect, and I took them out. Like, literally, look how fire these are. I'm so excited. You guys, I forgot to put in the shredded cheese. Dang it! The cheddar cheese is in the fridge. It's supposed to be in the dish. It's fine. I can just sprinkle it on top, and then when I microwave it, it'll melt into the dish. But what was I thinking? Ground beef is drained. Now I'm going to put probably about 185 grams in as well. I just kind of want to see if there's enough. I think there will be, so I'm not too worried, but 185 is the goal right now. Wow, okay. Literally the perfect amount. Chicken is over here being a bad girl. Begging. Hold on, let me show you her. Don't go hiding from everyone. You big baby. You big baby. Big scratches for my baby girl. Last step, we will be putting on the avocado. I just do one full avocado. This is because Mitch and I will split these meals, and this week, Instagram versus reality. Anyways, we're splitting the meals this week, and he really prefers a full avocado. I love avocado, but I don't need a full avocado. So I usually do half an avocado, but I'm just gonna put the full one on here because I hate saving avocados. Like, using only half of this and then storing the rest is like the bane of my existence. I will not touch an avocado if it's been cut and it goes back in the fridge. I just literally will not. I don't know why. I am just cheat coding and gonna put the avocado on. Once I heat up the dish, Mitch will just eat probably a couple of bites of avocado. It's really not that big of a deal. This is literally the first time I've gotten like a perfectly ripe avocado. Also getting the pit off of the knife. Why do little things like this make me crash out? Like, why? While I let the egg bakes cool for probably another 3-5 minutes, I'm gonna have some chew through. You guys know this is my absolute weakness. Whoopsie, did not mean to eat that in one bite. Something about this chocolate, I don't know, there's crack in it. There's a drug in here. I guess isn't technically sugar a drug? It's like addictive. But there's something more than sugar. I don't know what it is. It's so good. I might try to wrap my mind around how. Not even forgetting you guys are here. One more, because that's one serving. I need a Kobe Marissa or something. Okay, next step, just break up the chicken. Super easy to do, just shred it like so. Bro, this smells so good. Next, we are just going to add the rice. Mix that all in. And basically, once this is mixed, it's ready to be divvied up into the meal prep containers. Dishing our final meal. It is like almost 4 o'clock. The only reason is because I was doing laundry, cleaning, tidying, vacuuming for the last like 20-30 minutes. That's why this didn't get done sooner, but I just took the time while this was kind of like baking to do that. Oh, another thing, where I get my meal prep containers from. These are all Elo products. I got these, I think either Target or Amazon, but I will link them below for you. I absolutely love them. My favorite part is this little rubber piece right here, so you can like, you know, set them down without smashing the glass. Not that I'm smashing glass, but it just gives us a little extra peace of mind. And for this crock pot dish, I'm just going to divide pretty evenly. I've just added all of the ingredients in one lump sum, and then I'm going to divide it by 6. The way I look at this is that, oh, she's good. I'm gonna try explaining it one more time, but basically over the course of a week, as long as I'm consuming this entire, let's just say 5,000 calories, as long as from Monday through Sunday, these 5,000 calories are accounted for, it doesn't matter if I had like 500 on Tuesday, 470 on Wednesday. Like, I tried to explain it, but just in case you guys are wondering why I'm not measuring, I plan to eat all of these in 1 week, and my total caloric intake over the course of the week will just be accounted for with this total lump sum of the pot, okay? Anyways, I tried. Can you guys just like acknowledge if that made sense to you in the comments, just so I know for the future? If I just need to figure out a better way to describe it to you guys. But I mean, obviously I do try to keep the portions as close as possible visually. I'm not just like throwing shit randomly and hoping for the best. I am kind of keeping track. If you want to weigh every single container, please do that. I would do that too. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I just am feeling really lazy. I didn't want to take out all the contents of this crock pot, put it in a container that can sit on the measuring scale, and then do it that way. This teriyaki chicken is the chicken that I randomly just decided to throw on little taco shells, and it turned out phenomenally. Okay. Let's cap these. Okay, you guys, we are all done with meal prep. Just a quick recap of what we made today: the ground beef sweet potato and avocado dish, the mini egg bakes with cottage cheese, and then the crock pot teriyaki chicken with rice. And then the homemade yum yum sauce. So good. That's it. I know you guys love these meal preps. Please comment below if you want me to make anything specific or talk about anything specific or answer any meal prep questions you may have. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you next time.